Outside Bell Media's radio stations, there was no sign of trouble, but listeners in several cities were in for a surprise.
CFRN AM 1260 is off air.
Amid declining revenues, the media giant says it's shutting down or selling 9 stations from Vancouver to Hamilton. Just as Bell Canada's chief executive told staff of significant reductions at all levels, with plans to cut 1,300 positions across the company.
I think you're losing a lot of local news, and sports news is news. They're not making money, and the listeners have moved. The listeners have moved to podcasting.
A live look from Ottawa.
Bell Media runs multiple broadcast news outlets and intends to merge more operations. Among them, CTV is shutting down its news bureaus in London and Los Angeles, with correspondents Danielle Hanomansing, Paul Workman, and Tom Walters all abruptly let go.
We keep hoping that companies will choose to lose money to provide us with the news, and that's just not how business works.
Bell Media says its news operations lose $40 million a year, the latest sign of an ailing industry. In recent months, journalism giants Postmedia and Quebecor each announced dozens of layoffs.
And they're all responding to the drop in advertising, and a lot of that advertising revenue has gone to Google and Facebook.
The federal government is targeting foreign-based tech firms with legislation demanding they compensate Canadian outlets for reposting their content.
I hope we can hurry up and also have Bill C-18 in place, which will ask the big players to support our journalism industry.
Ottawa hopes that bill will breathe new life into Canadian news media. As for Bell, it says it can't guarantee there won't be more job cuts to come. Thomas Dagg, CBC News, Toronto.